Hi everyone, my name is Lori Meadows, and I am here to present my research and recommendations to the Buhi Board of Directors. First, I will share an overview of the goals provided by the Chief Marketing Officer. Alongside the CMOs, you will see my specific goals and applications set for the marketing team. Reaching more people is the number one goal for Buhi. Brand awareness is significant to Buhi because they specialize in every bag that adds value to a person's life, not create strain. So in a way for me to apply this personally in my goals, I wanted to make sure that marketing was focused on more than just a bag. I knew we had to focus on what Buhi was doing right and celebrate that. Highlighting the OG line, the quality of the Buhi bag, and showing how this brand is better for everyone everywhere was really important. Next, we have the CMO's goal to increase engagement, and that's your likes, your comments, and shares, etc. Posts need to be more than a picture of a duffel bag. Focusing on specific areas and personas each week consequently escalates the number of engagements. So the application here for me and the marketing team was the content that worked for us engulfed the human side of Buhi. The brand is more than a bag, but an asset for families, adventurers, business people, and so much more. Increasing revenue. CMO's goal was 10% increase over the annual, but we know that money is the bottom line. But building a brand first and foremost is the ultimate prize, in my opinion. So how I wanted to apply this was, if you look at the bottom here of the slide, we're going to have more conversations, and we had to stay flexible. And what that means is, depending on trends, posts per day, and showing products without ad fatigue was kind of our secret sauce to drive sales in the right direction. We needed to the budget in its entirety to be aggressive with the marketing plan. So our application was about a quarter towards content and the other 75% reserved for ad promotion. The goal was to spend the money. If this was what we were going to have, then let's spend it all and make sure that we were being wise about it. Now, this one was a tricky thing. Research, there was so much research on what worked and did not work for competing bag companies like Herschel. It helped us narrow down what Buhi needed to do for healthy competition. So Herschel, for example, spread its brand over multiple socials, but platforms like Facebook paled regarding engagement, which was one of Buhi's top marketing goals here. So it paled in engagement and brand awareness. So the first few weeks, I would say the first 6 to 8 weeks of testing my marketing plan, I noticed spreading ourselves thin did not work for Buhi. And so we wanted to focus on core platforms that made sense for us. Also, trying to be cool, needed to stay with the influencers. This was not Buhi's highlight. Next is a brief overview of my marketing plan for Buhi that highlights what channels I chose, targeted personas, there's 4 of them, and what the budget was spent on. So Facebook was a close option. You see that we have Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And Facebook's engagements kind of plateaued. That's why we stopped investing our marketing budget there. Regardless of the postings was why we said no to Facebook. It could have been organic, sponsored, or influenced, and it just didn't make a difference. And it happened with Herschel Company as well. So these personas, I told you there's 4 of them. This is Raj, but the other 3 are family focused. So the personas that generated Buhi's top 2 goals, that naturally generated healthy numbers, had to be from people who had families, who were enjoying work and play at the same time. Raj's persona was a little different, and we made sure to focus on him throughout our listings as well, because a lot of revenue is generated through his persona. Brand ambassadors. Now, I talked to you earlier about how we needed to have influencers be the cool kids. Well, brand ambassadors are eager to help because they love using the Buhi products already. And so we wanted to market on that. Genuine testimony is key from our micro influencers, and world travelers is highlighted here. We also had the jokesters, and they were really, really instrumental in helping as well. So here's the fun part. This is all of the numbers that we want to see. Like, did it work? Did the marketing help? So how much growth did the company receive? We have over 7,000 conversations added to the Buhi plan. 78,000 followers, new followers, 79,000 likes, 97,000 shares, 109,000 clicks. Look at all of that engagement, over 2.5 million impressions. Now that's good and bad, but for the majority of it, it was really positive. And here we get to see how much revenue did Buhi receive. Drum roll. We made $327,000 with the simulation, and just super excited. This was my first big brand that I got to be a part of, and so I would definitely say and recommend, with all of the research that I just presented to you, that it is very important for us to focus on what Buhi is doing correct, which is creating quality product, which is making sure that we are making a bag for everyone, for everywhere, and making sure that we also know that we have an original line that can be promoted with anything else coming up that's new and trending. And thank you so much for your time, and have a great evening.